Thank you so much for joining us on this day after Mother's Day, May the 9th, 2022. You've got the Reeds getting ready to kick off the view here, so I'll tell you what, who's there and where are you calling from this morning? Great morning, Kristen. So glad to have you on the line this morning. It was good hearing you on the leadership call last night, too, with Lucretia. It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Who else do we have today?
Thanks to you.
Yes, ma'am. How many, thank you. How many, who else is out there today? Please state your name, where you're calling. Wanda Mars, Rocky. I'm just tongue twisted today. I don't know. Maybe I took it too easy yesterday on Mother's Day. So glad to have y'all. And again, just wishing a belated Mother's Day. Hey, it's Mother's Day 365, okay? Everybody. We're so glad to have you on the line. So again, you got the Reeds Motivational Monday getting ready to kick off here in a few moments. So please state your name. Let us know who you are, where you're calling from. And please hit *6 once you have done so. We're just really thankful for all of you here who are on this call. They say where 2 or 3 are gathered together. Sometimes there's been about maybe 20 of y'all. We're so glad to have you on the line this morning and appreciate you being here. Who else just joined us this morning? Let us know where you're calling from.
Good morning, Cynthia and Ken Reed. This is Beata Petty in Chicago.
Great morning, Sister B in Chicago. Oh my gosh, it's about to have jazz festivals and food festivals and all kind of stuff going on up there as the weather breaks. So glad to have you on the line this morning. Yes, only glad we're about 3 hours from Chicago. So, all right, who else do we have out there on the line this morning? Glad to have you on the line. Motivational Monday, getting ready to do some more Gusto 101 stuff this month. That's our theme for the month of May. And if you have any note paper, you might want to just jot this down, and you can actually do a lot with this call from like jump right now. And that's a clue as to what we're about to talk about. So think about from jump right now. We have got a few minutes left before we get started. Glad to have you on the line. So please state your name, where you're calling from.
Good morning, Cynthia. Denise from D.C.
Great morning, Sister Denise from D.C. Glad to have you on the line. Who else just joined us today? Please.
Good morning, Tammy from Baton Rouge.
There you are, dog walking talk time. We saw you still walking. That's good. Get that knee exercised. Glad you're doing better. Yeah, and tell Tank not to be so rough on you next time. That dog is too cute. So anyway, glad to have you on the line. And again, get your pad and paper or your whatever it is, your electronic device. And we just want you to kind of grab your cup of coffee or whatever it is that you have, your tea, your juice, and just get ready to be infused with some positive stuff here. We got a minute left to go, and we are just glad, again, to have you here. So please state your name, where you're calling from.
Good morning, Iantha Green, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Great morning, Sister Iantha. My motivation every time, all of y'all motivate me, is something about Iantha Green from Raleigh, North Carolina. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's thinking about black eyed peas and cornbread.
Great morning from Cleveland, Ohio. This is Harvey Zay.
Yeah, great morning, Harvey. We hear you. We hear you. We're so glad to have you. You up there by a lovely lake, too, Lake Erie. So we're glad to know that summertime is coming. Spring is already here. And we just want you all to spring into a positive mindset as we get ready to get this call started. And we have just a few seconds to go before. Yes, who else is there today?
Good morning, Vashti from Miami.
Great morning, Vashti from Miami. So glad to have you on the line. Please state your name again, where you're calling from. Getting started in 15 seconds.
Good morning, Dorothy out in Maryland.
Great morning, Dorothy from Maryland. Thank you so much. Who else do we have this morning? If you haven't already done so, please state your name for the final time and let us know where you're calling from. All right, we're going to go on and get this call started. It is 7:30. One moment, please. 6:30 Central Time, 7:30 Eastern.
Entry and exit tones are on. Entry and exit tones are off. All participants are muted, and they can unmute themselves. To start conference recording, press 1. The recording has started.
Well, great Monday morning, everybody. It's Motivational Monday here on The View. We've got my husband here getting ready to work with me on kind of an interview situation. We're going to kind of interview each other. It's going to be a little interesting because it talks about living with gusto. Okay, living with gusto. And again, those of you who have joined us for the first time or repeat time, we're glad to have you here on The View, where we explore a variety of ways to spark your motivation, lift your leadership level, and to win all kinds of ways to win and level up and thrive, to rise and become the weekend warriors 365 days a year in your Surge 365 business as well as in your life, especially your travel life. Now, again, it is Motivational Monday, May the 9th, 2022, and it's my great honor to present to you and just say, hey, welcome to others to hear this gentleman who is a multiple bonus earner, $1,000 bonus earner, who has worked with Surge 365 founders since 2006 in January. That's, to me, he says 16 years. And he's also a team builder and a business leader who is recognized by many and respected by a lot of people in our company as well as in the neighborhood. And this gentleman's a retired teacher after teaching for 34 years in the Muncie public school system. He is a father, a grandfather, waiting for his day for Father's Day coming up next month. And he's a personal coach and a great listener. And we've been together for 4 decades plus. But today we have a continuation of our theme, Gusto 101, Purpose-Powered Lifestyles. Mr. Reed, please take it away.
Well, first of all, I want to thank my lovely bride of 46 years. Yes, we've been together 46 years. We've been building our business together. We've been traveling together. We built a life together. 46 years, and we're now working on year 47. But then we want to also thank every one of you who got up this morning and dialed into The View. And so now we're going to move on, and we're going to talk about the gusto, Cynthia.
The gusto. You know, I don't know why you keep telling people that we've been married 46 years when I'm just 46 years old, you know. It's a miracle from God. But anyway, last week we kicked off this month's Motivational Monday theme, Gusto 101, Pursuing a Purpose-Powered Lifestyle. So we're going to go a little deeper into that theme, pursuing that lifestyle. Now, the difference between an affirmation and a declaration, because today's topic is I do declare. I do declare. We want to keep in mind that they are slightly different. Affirmations, we hear them, we see them. You got all kinds of material probably on them from other calls and workshops. But we're going to talk about declaring things right now. May not seem that big of a difference, but there is a very, very major difference. We want to keep in mind that when we repeat an affirmation, at times it may feel like a bit out of reach because an affirmation is an overlay over a current negative, a slump. We'll call it a slump, okay? We won't say depression, we'll just say a slump because we all go through those. But keep in mind, when we repeat an affirmation, at times it may feel out of reach, going through a difficult time. But a declaration deals with speaking power statements that will help us to move into immediate motivation. In other words, declarations help to guide us in the right direction for the present moment and may actually help get us closer to obtaining our goals. Now, I'll go through some of those at the end, declarations. In fact, we're going to go through several together. So, Mr. Reed, why don't you go ahead and kick us off with the intro into that?
Well, first of all, when it comes to achieving success in business or in life, you know, sometimes we may forget or not realize just how important it is to speak positive affirmations. However, while we make these positive promises to ourselves, what is even more critical is making declarations about our affirmations. Also, declarations help us both to catch ourselves when we feel that we're going down into an emotional slump. Now, there's a gospel song with the lyrics, sometimes you have to encourage yourself. Sometimes you have to speak victory during the test. And you can't be timid and unsure about declarations. Just imagine an NBA championship coach saying to his team, well, let's just do the best you can. It's not like we really have to try really hard. Well, declaration number 1. Declaration number 1, I will do whatever it takes for as long as it takes to make my dreams a reality. What do you think about that one, Cynthia?
Well, I think it's something that's real simple at the, we'll say Mother's Day. We all have memories of our mothers, and we have, at least in our community, the African American black community, this thing that Mama gives you is called the look. She doesn't have to say a word. She just gives you that look, and you know what that look means. That look means, you know, if you don't get this bed made, if you don't get those dishes cleared, if you don't get out of that yard and get on this homework, stuff is about to go down, okay? Just the look. And then, especially when you know that you have to do something and not put it off. And because I'll tell you what, procrastination will jack you up if you just put it off. Well, I don't feel like it. Well, you may not feel like it, but the declaration says, if I don't get to work on time, I just might lose my job. That song, you about to lose your job. Okay, declaration number 2. We're going to go through 10 of these very quickly. Declaration 2 is, I believe I will be successful in reaching my goals. That's a declaration. It's maybe not as strong as you about to lose your job, but I believe I will be successful in reaching my goals. I believe that. Mr. Reed, you want to just toss in your 2 cents worth on that one?
I got better than 2 cents worth. But you know, you just have to believe in yourself. Because if you don't believe in yourself and believe that it's possible for you to reach your goals and achieve your goals in life, then you're not going to go anywhere. So belief is always going to be a strong thing that's needed if you're going to move ahead. Now let's go to declaration number 3. The outcome of my success depends solely on me and no one and nothing else. That means then what's going to happen, those things that are going to be positive in my life, if I'm going to move forward, it's going to really depend on me. You know, I can't sit around and wait for other people to catch up and come along, because sometimes people are a little on the slow side. So, but if I'm going to move forward, if I'm going to be successful, I got to be willing to step out there and be a leader. Okay, so being a leader, I'm going to be moving forward, Cynthia. What do you got to say?
Being a leader, it's like, y'all, don't wait for people to come around to understand your business. I'm just going to get straight on into it. I declare, time is moving for everybody, and nobody owns time. We have to manage the time we have. So if there are people out there that say, I think about it, you can't think about them thinking about it. You got to get on up and go. I've got to make 10 calls today. I've got to do this Empower Me training. I've got to get it done within the first 24 hours. I mean, that's like right now, no excuses. Declaration number 4. I believe. Ooh, sound like a preaching. I believe in myself and my ability to make positive changes in my life. It's like getting up in the morning. For me, it's difficult on Monday, especially after Mother's Day. And I believe that we're going to have a good call today. And we get up, we prepare for it in advance in spite of what's going on. And I believe people are going to enjoy it because I believe this is a great subject. What do you think, Mr. Reed?
I think believing is really important. We have to believe in ourselves. You know, a lot of times people don't want to move ahead and can't move ahead because they don't truly believe in themselves. But a person that's going to be a leader, a person that wants to achieve things in life, they just have to believe that it's possible. They have to believe in their talents. They have to believe in themselves. Now, let's go on to declaration number 5. I have everything that I need right now to be successful. Yeah, not that I got to put it off. I got to wait till I achieve certain things. I get certain things that I don't have. No, I believe that I have everything that I need right now to be successful. And I'm going to take those skills that I have and everything else that I have at my disposal right now, and I'm going to work forward. My aim is being successful, and I will not accept anything other than that. That's what's really important. Making that declaration that I have everything that I need. Cynthia?
It's kind of like the difference between a bunny rabbit and a rhinoceros. Yeah, I'll let y'all figure out that. Okay. Who is more defiant, the rhino or the bunny rabbit? Now, number 6. I entertain only those thoughts that will empower and serve me. Wow. Our pastor talked about, bishop, pastor, etc., talked about, gosh, it was awesome yesterday. I kind of laughed about it because I'm thinking, did he look at our notes, But he talked about limiting your distractions. Sometimes just get rid of them. I mean, not talking about physically, violently get rid of them, but telling yourself, okay, I may have slipped back into this old habit, but I do declare that I am going to forgive myself and keep it moving. All right, just keep it moving. Don't wallow in guilt or self-doubt. And now we got number 8, Mr. Reed. Or it's number 7. Now skip one. I'm getting happy on that one. I declare those thoughts will empower me and serve me. Go ahead, number 7.
Okay, number 7. Get this one. I will not allow the opinions of others to diminish my belief in myself.
Lord, I'm about to shout.
So it really doesn't matter what other people have to think, because their thoughts do not deter my success. I'm going to move forward because I believe in myself. I believe that I can do all things and no one can stand in my way. No one can diminish my belief in myself. When you believe in yourself, there is nothing more powerful. So believing in yourself is a thing you must do.
Absolutely. I believe I can fly. I believe I can get a ticket to Southwest and touch the sky and land in Puerto Vallarta. All right. We've got number 8. Declaration number 8 says, no one, you can make up tons of them for yourself, but these are just ideas. No one, nobody else can define what success looks like in my life for me. There may be successful janitors out there that know all the different combinations of cleaning. Don't ask me to clean a major building. It ain't going to happen. All right? I'll call and contract somebody. But there are people that know what it looks like. Clean building, happy janitor. Okay? Great kids in school, great grades, happy parents, happy kids. I mean, don't let anybody define something for you that's not for you. But think about it. Make an educated decision. Don't ask me to sell nobody Mary Kay. That ain't gonna happen, okay? Because I don't wear a lot of makeup myself. But the whole idea is define what it looks like for you. Mr. Reed, let's hit number 9.
Number 9. I trust myself to do what it takes to get where I want to be. In other words, I have to have faith in me. I have to believe in me. If you can't believe in yourself, how can you expect anyone else to believe in you? And then when you think positive and you believe in yourself, and that comes across to other people, then you can emphasize to them that they need to be able to trust in themselves or themselves, whatever. But the bottom line is, once again, trust myself to do whatever it takes to get where I want to be. Cynthia?
Oh, here comes number 10. Drum roll. All right, it was a fingernail roll, but okay. All right. I choose not to believe anything I think, everything I think. That'll get you in trouble. I choose not to believe everything I think. Well, I think I could lose 50 pounds. If I lost 50 pounds, I'd be invisible, okay? So the thing is, when it talks about maintaining your health, what I choose to put in my alimentary canal, which is, i.e., my mouth. What am I going to eat today? Am I going to eat cheesecake for breakfast, or am I going to have a protein shake for breakfast? They rhyme, cheesecake, protein shake, but what's the best for me? So I don't believe that cheesecake is going to make me okay, because I declare the pounds would come on if I ate cheesecake every day. So, Mr. Reed, what do you have to say about that? You know, I love Cheesecake Factory.
Well, yeah, the bottom line is I have to choose not to believe everything that I think, because everything that I think is not good, because we have those thoughts that go through our mind, those little negative thoughts, because people are always trying to interject those things. So it's important for us to realize what we're thinking about, and it's important for us to know how to sort through things, take in the good and toss out the bad. So once again, declarations are always going to be important, because when we make these declarations, we have to be strong. We're taking a strong stance, we're making a strong statement, and we're going to move forward. And because we're only going to believe in those things that are positive, those things that are good, those things that are right. We're going to say those, and we're going to move forward.
And we're going to do a countdown, 10 to number 1. Declaration number 10, I choose not to believe everything I think. Number 9, I trust myself to do what it takes to get where I want to be. Number 8, no one can define what success looks like in my life. That definition is mine. Number 7, I will not allow the opinions of others to diminish myself, my belief in myself. Number 6, I will entertain only those thoughts that empower and serve me. Number 5, I have everything I need right now to be successful. Number 4, I believe in myself and my ability to make positive change happen in my life right now. Number 3, the outcome of my success depends solely on me and no one and nothing else. Now, we have teams, of course, in our group, but that's just a disclaimer. The thing is, everybody can do something for you, but you got to do it for yourself to make it happen. And teamwork makes the dream work. Number 2, I believe I will be successful in reaching my goals. And declaration number 1, I will do whatever it takes, for as long as it takes, to make my dreams a reality. So in summary, the more we make these declarations, the faster we can start to believe in and create rapid progressive changes, and in small part and a large part because of them. Declarations may actually make all the difference in others' lives too, because they're watching us. We're that light. So let's all begin to implement them as a part of our daily, sometimes hourly habits, because some days get kind of tough, while we pursue our purpose-powered lifestyle so we can live our lives with gusto. Now, next week, we're going to explore part 3 of Gusto 101, Pursuing Purpose-Powered Life, for this month. Now, to replay this call, please dial 712-432-1085 and the PIN number 261118#. Now, today's Motivational Monday call will be available for up to 24 hours before it's recorded over this time tomorrow, which will be Tuesday, May the 9th. So be sure to get it out and let folks know. Again, that replay, 712-432-1085, PIN number 261118#. Now, for the announcements for today, be sure to join the Level Up call tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central. The same dial-in number as The View, which is 667-770-1523. That's the live number. And the PIN is 474053#. Stay always plugged in for company news and announcements through your email, your more so now the Touch 365, Surge 365 mobile app. That mobile app is your office in your pocket, and also from your upline directors that you trust and believe in, because they sure trust and believe in us to get the job done. And if you have any questions, go through your support ticket system. And also with YTB, you can actually call them. You can call YTB on any travel-related things, because Barb and Christina are there for you. And the office times are 8 a.m. Central Time to 4:30. You can call them. The office number is in your back office as well. Now, at the top of the hour, I forgot Dr. Chris Coakley. Yes, he did a new winner's win. And we have at the top of this hour, the Team Success Force call, 8 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Central. Dial this pinless number, 563-999-5283. That's 563-999-5283. There is no pin needed. And if you cannot be online for that call, you can listen to the replay of the Team Success Force at 605-313-5112. And the PIN is 621-640#. Now, this concludes our announcements for today, so be sure to tune in tomorrow for Leadership Tuesday with Founding Marketing Level 2 Director Lucretia Davis Daniel. And remember these words from American actor Dr. Morgan Freeman. The best way to guarantee a loss is to quit. And you don't want to do that. Make those declarations. Let's get it done because I am somebody. You are somebody. Now, Mr. Reed, what you got to say?
Well, got to say this.
I do declare.
You just got to make those positive declarations. And let's do that today. And let's get started on our business and work it right away.
You got Cynthia Reed.
And Ken Reed in Muncie, Indiana.
Y'all have a great week and hope you had a beautiful weekend.